Ginny and I are going to demonstrate the first step of the bowl game. This is sometimes called Zen Bowl. There's a lot of different names for this in dog training circles. But what we're working towards is being able to have her keep her stay with a distraction present. So she's pretty early in her stay training, so I'm going to keep her on my platform for this. If your dog has progressed to where they're not on the platform at all, you might not need to, but you may, because we're adding distractions, need to back up a little bit in your training with this. And I'm also going to keep my distance short. So since I'm adding a distraction, I'm backing off a little bit on the difficulty and the distance of the stay. This is a portable water bowl. You can use your dog's regular food bowl for this. You can also just raid your recycle bin and grab a Tupperware or something like that, whatever works for you. So I'm going to put one treat in the bowl. While she's on her stay, I'm going to place the bowl on the ground. If she were to get up, which she thought about but didn't do, I would have picked the bowl back up. So you do, So you do need to be a little faster than the dog here, or if you're not, you may need to have a helper. So I'm gonna give her, So I'm gonna pick up the bowl because she made a mistake. Look up. This is why I'm using the puppy, so you guys get a more real life demo here. So I'm going to give her a couple of treats for not cheating, because she is on a loose leash here. If she wanted to get off of the table and try to steal, she could. And then I'm going to go ahead and say her release word, which is brick. Okay, good. This is often the game where you find that your dog is not rock solid on their release word. I was actually a little surprised she didn't move on her break, but sometimes if the first few times you play this game, that happens. So say your release word. And if they really don't move after a brief pause, you can help them out and let them know that they're allowed. But often this is the game that really solidifies understanding of the release word for the dogs. I usually suggest to people that if nothing else, you probably have 2 to 3 opportunities a day to practice this when you're feeding your dog. Although it's actually easier in the early stages if you practice this away from mealtime for just one treat at a time, because a lot of our dogs, especially the food motivated dogs like the Labradors, can get kind of amped up at mealtime, and sometimes that's not the best time of day. Okay, Elf and I are going to demonstrate a more advanced version of the Send to Bowl game. With your young dogs that are just learning, we're really just focusing on being able to get the ball on the ground and have them wait for a release word. But you can really expand this game and have some fun with it. So I'm going to show you how you might progress the game. Stay. So I'm going to leave her in a stay on her platform, and I'm going to walk out with my bowl and go ahead and drop my cookie in the bowl. Now I'm actually going to come all the way back to her. At this point, I'm going to give her a treat for staying because I like the fact that she didn't cheat and go steal. And I'm just going to give her a second to focus on the bowl. Break! And give her permission to go get the cookie. Good girl. And then at that point, I could have called her back to me. She was so quick, she ate her cookie and came right back to me. But what this game allows you to do is practice your stay. There's an element of leave it because she knew that cookie was out there and she didn't cheat and go get it until I released her. It's practicing your release word. For those of you who may do agility, it gives you a chance to practice a little bit of focus forward. It practices going away from you, which is a useful skill for agility, obedience, service dog tasks, all kinds of things. And then it's a chance to practice your recall off of the distraction. And you could even add a formal front and things like that to it. So you can really do quite a bit with this game. So I just wanted to show you that next step.